This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Boy, 1 week, how time flies. Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Night.
The Batman podcast, and don't you freaking forget it.
Wait, anyway, I am Bill. Joining me as always.
It's the hero you deserve, Lord Hellfire.
Should we either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain?
Bendis.
What?
Bendis.
Bendis.
Honestly, every modern comic book writer probably has that whole thing where a fandom has turned on them for a decision.
What?
Nobody's immune. Even Stan Lee.
If they're around long enough?
Oh, yeah.
Look at you, Frank Miller.
Looking at you, Daniel Miller. We talked about, the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so as we threatened, we're back to cover Detective Comics 622 through 624.
What were they smoking?
I think from October, November, December 90. I know.
This is...
Because if you look at the cover for the first one, you see a very demonic looking Batman shooting some kind of energy out of his hand. The Batman says,
die.
And you're like, what's going on? Oh, look, Dick Sprang cover.
Well, that explains it. Yeah, so this is a choice.
Yep. Yeah, the first one, Dark Genesis.
We don't get titles or nothing till the end, so credits, nothing till the end. So
we'll do the credit at the end of the first one, starring
in that primordial ooze known as Gotham Rip Harbor.
No, no, hell is troubled.
Of course it is. It's hell.
We see a demon, I guess, thrashing in the magma. I renounce my rebellion. I seek a reconciliation.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, this demon's basically asking for forgiveness, and the voice is saying the repercussions of your rebellion still exist. The evil that exists in the mortal plane.
So Batman be damned.
Oh, schlong. But he's this demon's like, let me walk the world of men, so I may purge the evil. No, if you were allowed to walk the earth, I mean the world's end. There must be some way, some means. He has to set right the evil he has spawned. One man or find a mortal who's willing to take your essence as his own. What is this? Lilith Hellfire's origin story? What?
It might be.
Take your essence as his own in your crusade for his. If he will act as your avatar, you may act through him. So yes, so hell is sexist. It has to be a man.
Hail, Madam Satan. That's why Archie comics are better.
Oh, nice.
Hail Satan.
So be it. Do you offer? You little hope do you offer, but I will seize what is given. Those who have done evil in my name will learn to fear it and walk upon other paths. This is a little origin story. They will loathe what I have been as I have come to loathe it. So yeah, it looks like he rises. The voices are saying there's no chance for success, none. He has created only a ring of hell, only a new ring of hell for himself, a new rung of hell for himself. The mortal plane is now so steeped in evil that it will never be entirely free of it. That thing ain't the truest thing you ever heard. Still. Seriously, well, if the mortal plane is now so steeped in evil that it will never be entirely free of evil.
I mean, It's the truth.
Mhm. As I said, truest thing that they've said. Should he have any success, lives will be changed, and some good may even come from evil. Even if
Again, I don't know what's going on in this Batman story.
next thing we see is the guy climbing a mountain in the Himalayas, coming to some temple, a big yellow temple, and people come out and drag him in.
One of us. One of us.
And then some woman in a headdress and I guess robes showing off the cleavage shows up.
This is Talia's cousin. Oh wait, no, I don't see
Wait.
zebras, but that's a deep.
Oh my!
That's a deep Z.
Lilith, he just climbed a mountain and she's offering him tea.
Will to live.
Oh, nice. What is this, Arrow? I am Sing Cha. The
Because
priest.
you can't be Shang-Chi.
Oh, master. Priest. She's the priestess. And who are you? My passport says I'm Simon Petrarch.
Sure, why not? I've been many things in my life: explorer, adventurer, mercenary, spy.
It's Mark Spector.
The secret crossover you never knew existed.
I never even got that before. Oh my god, it's Mark Spector. What the F?
I've been too many things and I've seen too much.
You know what, Lilith? We're going to get him to read these 3 and send in feedback for next time. Oh my god, it's Mark Spector.
It's the crossover nobody knew existed.
Seriously. Oh my god, look in the next panel. Look, there's a dog. Just like your house, man. There's a dog laying there.
Exactly.
I've sold my soul by bits and pieces. I was considering by what means I should end my life when I heard a whispered story of this temple of a secret men say is waiting here.
That ain't Khonshu.
Close, though. Something give a man's life meaning. I've come to find out such a secret as possible. The legends are true. She's like, when you're stronger, and take me now. Take me now. So I know the secret. There's no rest for me. Only madness or suicide.
The one you've predicted has arrived.
Oh my god, yes. So she takes them out. Then like down below, it looks like a giant stone like goblet or something.
That's a big champagne glass.
I know, man. The only human beings that could drain that of alcohol was either Lilith or Marnell.
Challenge accepted.
That's what Marnell drinks when we do the reviews and stuff. That glass.
I really, really like Hooters.
Sliding down poles.
All right, so you have to send them a picture of that. Be like, hey, look, found Marnell's new wine glass.
Hail Satan.
I know. Oh my god, there's a demon in it. Oh, they'll love that.
Talk about your demon in the bottle. Little Marvel reference. Sorry, kids. I do it on the Marvel podcast, so it's only fair. It's only fair.
Yes. If you've come to this temple, man of the world, then you've come seeking a purpose. I seek to make peace between heaven and hell. To do that, I need an earthly shell. Will you take my essence into your body? Let me be your soul. What is this, prison?
Waste of butter?
Oh.
Oh, what a waste of butter.
Oh, I was thinking more like
It's in his prison purse.
And talk about hell on earth. He's going to Gotham. Yikes.
oh, I know. He actually jumps into the thing and I guess makes the deal. The temple just disappears. But yeah, he goes to Gotham. A few months later.
You're welcome, Rob.
Thank you.
Can you smell it? The stench of corruption? I'm like, yeah, that's Gotham.
There's another. Gotham is a city where the good and innocent are victims waiting to be consumed, and no one lifts a hand to save another.
Yeah, Bruce. Throw some money at it. Be like T'Challa. Throw some money at it.
He's just standing there on the building with red glowing eyes. God help me, yellow eyes.
Blending right in.
You feel the evil. I feel your anger. Feed it. Simon Petrarch. Rage against the defilement you see. You sense. Rage
And so it begins.
Rage against the machine.
I'll allow it. Just
Yeah.
this once.
He goes, so be it. We see, he's in pain, and a transformation. So it begins, a terrible birth full of pain and rage. The figure of Simon Petrarch disappears from sight of man, and in his place is come that weird creature of the night that men shall call the Batman.
The Batman.
Looking all demonic. And the next thing we see is Bruce Wayne reading a comic book. What?
This is as bad as These Are the Final Voyages of Enterprise. I don't know what's going on, and I don't like it.
And Alfred's like, I thought you might want to look at that, Master Bruce. I found it on the magazine rack in a drugstore.
And a spinner rack.
Remember when that's probably where I got this off a spinner rack. But can you imagine, kids?
What kind of fourth wall Deadpool garbage is this?
And as far as I can ascertain, this comic book, quote unquote, purports to be the unauthorized story of Gotham's Dark Knight detective. I'm told it is selling extremely well and is the first in a series.
Oh, you better keep it. It's a collectible. Batman #1. I wish I could.
Because the cover looks like the cover to this actual issue, yes.
Get it, guys?
And Bruce, I don't know if there's anything I do about it. I never trademarked the name Batman or the
costume.
Bruce Wayne or one of his companies could do it, but it would hardly be conducive to having a secret identity.
And that's where Matches Malone come in. You got to get yourself a shell company, baby. S Corp. S Corp. Come on.
That kind of money.
He could. He's a criminal.
But yeah, he throws the never throw your comic books. He throws it to Alfred. See what you can dig up on this.
Get that in a bag and a board, damn it.
He's a rich man. He don't care about the money. See what you can dig up on this Todd Nathan Taylor who's publishing this drivel. I just assumed
burn? Was that like a meta burn? He's like, what are you nerds doing with your life?
I know. I just assumed I'd find out the hard way. That's one of my old enemies playing some new game.
He has more pressing matters. He's got to meet his boo.
Oh, yeah, because the signal's up. Oh, my God, what?
He's like, honey, time for dinner.
This ain't the real Bruce Wayne. He's tying his own tie.
Exactly.
Where's he untying it? I don't know. But then next page we see, I guess, the publisher and Todd.
Over under. I think he's tying his tie. But he already had it tied in the first one, so I'm confused. Maybe
that's what I'm saying, yeah. So yes, then we see the publisher Todd and the writer of the Batman book, Fred.
I guess we're not gonna even give Bob Kane credit. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
You're not only TNT star creator, right now you're our only creator. Oh, so see
this Image?
he's writing and penciling.
Definitely Image at the beginning. Not a burn, actually. That was impressive what Todd McFarlane managed to pull off. It was a shakeup that the comic book companies needed.
This Todd's like,
we reap the benefits to this day. See, I said something nice about Todd today, and I said something nice about Kevin Smith. See, Lilith's not mean all the time.
Yeah, was it last episode where you're like, yeah, he cries too much, little whiny bee.
Did he finally change it to Skinny Man on Batman?
Nope. I think he tells Mark Bernardin, stay chunky, man. Branding. Oh, and by the way, Mark Bernardin, we would like to talk to you about your upcoming Hyperion's pal, Peter Parker. I put the request out on Twitter. I heard nothing back. Don't give the exclusive to that crybaby. Come on, give it to us. At least that's what Lil said. So let's see.
The life of a comic book writer.
I love Todd. He's like, I hope I still have a car when I get downstairs. How do you live in a dump like this? And the writer's
Maybe
like,
I don't pay as much as some publishers. Have you seen the rates for DC and Marvel? I can only imagine.
I think that's meta.
Definitely.
But yeah, he says he hasn't had time to move. I'm close to my source here. This neighborhood gives me inspiration.
You're gonna end up dead.
Sometimes I wonder if I know you at all, Fred. Yeah, look, that the next page is just the pencils front page. Just that demonic Batman.
He's mid-story because it's page 12, so that's when the action usually does happen if you know the formula. So that was cute.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's just the demonic Batman getting blasted by a machine gun, then he gets back up and just
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
gets up and just like punches through some guy.
I draw what I see. I create what I feel. Oh, he's a sensitive artist, guys.
This is so intense, Brendan. You're so quiet. But yeah, remember that he's a quiet one.
He's a quiet one, that Mr. Grinch. Lives up on that hill all by himself with his dog. Relatable.
Oh my lord.
Hates humanity. Relatable.
Then we see someone getting stabbed on the street. And then the next page, it's a crime scene. Batman and Gordon at a crime scene. Deceased name is Billy Canfield, small-time numbers runner, petty thief, smash and grab artist, junkie. Looks like he was ripped apart with some kind of knife. Batman, probably machete. The wounds seem compatible with that kind of weapon.
Detective.
And Gordon's like, that's not the main reason I asked you down. Look over here, because someone has written Batman in blood on the wall. We can't say for sure without analysis, but it seems drawn in the victim's blood.
The press is gonna have a field day with this.
Oh yeah, please. I don't think you had for a moment. I don't think you had anything to do with it. But some of my men aren't sure, and you can guess what the media will do. Oh my lord, he's getting mobbed by the media.
Batman, any comments? No one can know my secret. Snap, 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 snap.
Is this a follower, a friend, some maniac? Oh my lord! And then we go to a.
It's hotter than Hades in Gotham, and the temperature's about to go even higher, folks.
It's an overnight radio talk show.
Oh my god, I can't.
I can't. WGTH, Gotham's all talk all the time.
Got him.
It's the show Dead of the Night with Jack Hemp.
In the heat of the night.
In the middle of the night. So Jack's taking a call. Am I really on the air? Nope, not anymore.
You got 2 seconds.
Yep, next caller. I want to talk about the punk they found killed in the alley tonight. He's like, oh, gee, what a great loss to the city. What have you got to offer on it? I did it. Sure, and who you did, and who are you? I'm Batman.
Burn.
He's like, sure you are. Listen, goof. How many people I have a week calling saying they're Batman? And he gives them details. He's like, I struck him from behind. He staggered 10 steps and went down.
Call cops, confirm.
Yeah, he's telling his producer, call the cops. So let's assume for a second, you are who you say you are. Why kill? Why now? And then they got
it's a publicity stunt, guys. Read the book.
It's all come out now. No need to hold back. What book are you talking about? It's on the newsstands. My name is on it. Read it. You understand?
Could you imagine?
I know. And he's just like, why? Why did you kill him? Supposedly you never kill. If you were Batman, why start now? I've been fighting a losing battle with society and myself. The scum of the streets are winning.
We live in a society.
It's time to release the beast and give it its head.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Read the book. You'll understand. Like, hangs up.
Looks like he signed off. Okay, folks, we got a crazy one on the loose.
The topic was that Batman has the Cape Crusader gone off the deep end, or is he finally doing what has always needed to be done? Jeez, is this a commentary on the '90s?
Definitely.
As books are getting darker.
Grim dark, baby. Grim dark, Bat God. Get used to it.
So we just see a caller calling in whether they support this new style or not. And then we see some woman getting mugged for her purse until Batman shows up. This is not the night to cross my path.
Bad move, punk.
But the guy just starts swinging at Batman. No, you can't have me. He's after my soul. Don't let him take my soul.
He's like, what are you talking about?
I know. Even Batman's like, what are you talking about? I'll kill you first. And Batman just takes him down. Enough.
Ooh, the long pointy ears, by the way.
Yep. What?
Although better than the short, stubby ones Batfleck rocks. I will say that.
Yeah, you have to have at least a little bit of length on those ears.
Only if you use them for radar, sonar, whatever.
But yeah, Batman takes the guy down. He's like, "Ma'am, are you all right? You not kill this boy. I hear on that radio show how you kill that other man in alley."
Great. I wanted criminals afraid of me, not the common man.
I know,
I
because she
mean,
wrote
I would still be kind of weirded out by a grown man dressing in a bat suit.
seriously. Great. I wanted, yeah. Why did that punk?
Oh, it's this blasted comic book.
I know. He's like, why did this guy go berserk just over attempted robbery? And yeah, he sees the comic book. And then the last page is from the comic. Some racial stuff.
Yeah.
The demon
Yeah.
Batman looking like he's taking down somebody. Looks like.
And you wonder why millennials are sensitive.
Well,
Have you read these comic books? Very inappropriate.
is that supposed to be the Mandarin he's taking down or something? But he says, he's going to take his soul, and the guy's like, I don't believe in that kind of nonsense. If you don't believe in a soul, you will not miss it. I burn your soul. Gives him the Ghost Rider. I burn your soul for eternity. Then the last panel where we get the credits, Batman thinks he has to talk to that Fred Lasker, the writer.
Yeah, that'd be my first stop too, buddy.
So yes, John Ostrander is the writer. Flint Henry art on pages 1 through 9 and 12 and 22. Then Mike McCone does the other pages. So I guess the main story, and then there's a different artist for the comic book. Jose Marzan inks, Todd Klein letterer, Adrian Roy colorist, Dan Raspler associate editor, Denny O'Neil editor. There's your Batman created by Bob Kane.
But not Bob Finger.
Hello.
That doesn't come till much, much later.
Oh no.
In fact.
The 2000s. No, yeah. No.
Real shame. Real shame.
I know. So yes, next Fear and Loathing in Gotham City.
And now Joker meets a Bat-Hound.
Oh my lord.
The Hellhound, more like it.
This is so weird. I guess they put these in on DC Universe. They put them in publishing date order because there's a detective annual between this and the next issue.
Well, another reason that you should use Comixology.
They're not a sponsor, but if they would like to be.
I welcome my Amazon overlord.
I know you did.
Not really, though. I'm going to have to find a different solution to Amazon eventually. They don't pay their workers. They charge us all that money and they don't pay their workers.
See if Disney would buy DC, man, we could get
it's Sony. It has to be Sony.
We could get a unified Marvel DC app, man.
I don't want a Disney spin on DC characters. They're in terrible enough trouble as it is. Everything will be CW-fied. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Up there. But yeah, another Dick Sprang cover.
Of course.
All right, so
Night 2, baby. Death of Innocence.
Same creative team. Same creative.
Is a little bleak, bro.
I know, yeah, because Night 2, there's a couple dead in the park in the bushes, and again, Batman written in blood on the sidewalk.
Hope you got a strong stomach. I do. I love horror movies. I do.
What is that coat Gordon's wearing? That jacket?
He dressed up for his boo. Leave him alone. He's trying something different.
But it's green and some weird pattern on it. They're the latest.
His daughter bought it for him. Leave him alone.
Oh, maybe Father's Day. They're the latest victims of this maniac. 2 teenagers, 1 white, 1 black. Same MO as before. Looks like he used a machete.
Oh, interracial couple, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Woof, woof.
What?
I said wolf.
Oh. But yeah, I guess I don't know if it's their friends in the crowd. They're like, some folks didn't approve of them seeing one another. They came to the park to be alone. That's all they was guilty of, being in love. Batman saying, I've seen everything I can here. We'll get the bodies after they've reached the morgue. Jeez. I'll tell Ivor to expect you.
You're not going to take Batman in for questioning. I'm sorry to break it to you, bub.
I know, because the guy's like, wait, you're letting him walk? They're like, man, if that was my name.
He signed his name!
I know. I'm like, you don't
boys!
Even if the cops tried to, they couldn't take it. But yeah, the crowd's like, how come he gets to walk? What's his name there?
Oh, time to disappear in the smoke cloud.
Oh no. Well, Gordon tells Gordon tells
Ninja.
Gordon tells the cops to make a cordon, and one of the cops is like, maybe they're right, Commissioner. Maybe we should take him in for questioning. Look at him, cold, aloof, never sweats.
Oh,
yeah,
step carefully, old friend.
he doesn't feel the heat. He doesn't feel anything. Maybe the guy's psychopathic. Oh, duh.
Yeah, come on. I mean,
Yeah, so the crowd rushes him, and he throws down a smoke bomb. Oh my God! This guy pulls a gun, and Gordon, officer, holster that weapon, and I mean now. You're bucking me on charges. Don't shoot my boo. Yeah, but yeah, Gordon, step careful, old friend. You've always used fear as a weapon. Now I'm afraid it's a weapon that can be turned.
Ooh, we got an NXS t-shirt reference. Nice.
And then we're back on the Dead of the Night show. Oh, Jack's actually talking to that Todd Nathan Taylor, publisher of the Batman comic. So you're just ripping him off. You're just ripping him off. Is that it? He's like,
I got every legal right to be doing what I'm doing. Hell,
he's a public.
I'm a smarmy business guy.
He's a public figure. Nothing's trademarked. Right. He files and everyone knows his little secrets. If he's got a problem, let him come talk to me.
Like, I noticed you didn't talk about being morally right.
Yeah, actually said he's legally right. Yeah. We'll be back to talk
being
morality.
Technically right is the best kind of right. That's all that I'm saying. Everybody knows that.
We'll be back to talk morality with Mr. Taylor. But then they're supposed to talk to that Fred, and he's like, "Where's your boy?" Gets at home. I told him about the show, but he forgets. Like a lot of artists, he's a bit of a flake.
Burn.
Oh my!
Can't get the books in on time, eh?
Got a problem with some artists, Austrander. Jeez. So, I guess we could do the interview on the phone. I hate that. I like to see the eyes of the person I'm interviewing. I hear that.
Well, this is the most relatable thing. Reading this in 2021.
Exactly. And I guess
get you a Zoom call, homie. Get you a Zoom call. Jump on StreamYard. Get you a Zoom call. Those are your options.
And the engineers reading the next issue of the Batman comic. The second issue just hit the stands today.
Now, this is a hell of a guerrilla marketing campaign. That's all that I'm saying.
I know. Kids, read some comics. See? It's Sue DC. They warped my mind at a young age.
That's what I blame it on all day, every day.
I read this new when I was 12. You brainwashed me, DC.
And you played video games, too. Oh, boy.
So, yes, the issue 2, we see this Batman encountering the Joker for the first time. Oh, my Lord. Because I guess he was, like, going to blow up the city or something. He's like, the city, you see, was only bait. It's you I really... Oh, again.
Meow Mix? We get a Meow Mix sponsor commercial in the middle of this comic book? Okay. That's weird. Paid for that.
I know. But this Joker...
I mean, going, yeah, I'm going to feed my cat Meow Mix. Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. But this Joker, man, speaking the truth, it's you I really want, Batman.
Everybody sees it, man.
So yes, they're battling on this roof.
I love the airplane.
Oh yeah. Then I guess Joker pins him down like stone gargoyles. Oh please don't be dead. I'd be very upset if you were dead. That's so many more fun, interesting games.
Everybody knows it.
But yeah, Joker jumps in that copter and has the stone gargoyles bring Batman. We have a long night before us, and Batman has so much torment to face before he dies. Oh Lord. Then in the suburbs of Gotham City, you see Jeremy Standish, 7 years old.
He doesn't like to brush his teeth because he's 7 years old.
Told to get
baby teeth.
Told to brush his teeth. Yeah, I know. Told to brush his teeth and go to bed. I never get to do anything really cool. And then his reflection says, "You could." Wow, what are you? A force that needs you to help rescue Batman. He's in terrible danger.
Oh no. Oh no.
Batman, he's pretty cool, though he's kind of scary. What can I do to help Batman? I'm just a kid. You sound like a grown-up. I wouldn't be here if you couldn't help. But you got to be willing. Just hold your hand up like this to the mirror. So whatever this is pulls him through the mirror.
That is not a good sign.
No. Oh my lord. And then in the Joker's stronghold, oh my god. Oh my lord, a bunch of severed hands
He's
give
got
him
him tied up, homie. He's trying to get him to be just like Joker. He's trying to give him the Harley Quinn treatment. Dip you in the goo to make you just like me. Ooh, dip you in the goo. Yikes. Yikes.
back among the living, Batman. You won't be for long. You can't break the chains because they're forged from the despair of your, shall we say, better half, Simon Petrarch.
Oh no, I'm the Robin. Oh no.
Oh yeah, because the Joker's another demon. As you have taken a human vessel, so have we. It's someone who is not up for this new Batman's plan to save humanity. But yes, a bright yellow light comes flying in. I am the Robin. I am the Robin. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
You are crow food.
Yeah, it tells like those stone gargoyles and stuff to get him. You are such a silly man, sending these clumsy beings after me. I'll kill you myself. And then Simon's sitting
Here's my
there.
crowbar.
Oh!
Get a little hot toddy in here. I like that. I'm gonna start using that phrase.
Nice. But Simon Petrarch's thinking, oh, look at him, so young, free, so shining. He's in deadly peril. Will he die while you wallow in your self-pity? Have you no pride, no anger? Or will you let a child fight your battles for you? No.
Why does Batman wear black? He doesn't want to get shot. Why does Robin wear such a colorful uniform? Batman doesn't want to get shot.
True. I am my own master. I fight my own battles, and I will crush those who seek to destroy me. And Batman says to the Joker, what comes of you when your human shell was destroyed? Where will you go? And the thing like flips out. That's a question for another time. Batman, Robin, who are you? Your guardian angel, really?
Not mine.
Simon
Not my Robin.
Simon Petrarch, actually. A poor job he did of it. He came to me seeking relief from despair. A poor job you've done of it.
I don't need a helper. I don't want a helper. I'm a lone, grim, dark figure, man. Meanwhile, you've got the most sidekicks ever.
As Batman just like blows up the warehouse the Joker was in. If I hadn't convinced a child innocent of heart to lend me his form, Simon would have been dead and your plan undone.
If I want a companion, I'll get a dog. Amen to that, brother.
As he sees a dog on the street and uses his powers to transform it into like some demonic looking dog.
What's it eat? You don't know.
Guardian angels, little boys, roughage.
That Batmobile has never been room for one. It's always been room for two, but whatever.
Well, this Batmobile is only room for one. Yeah, because the dog
on his lap. It's fine.
A grown man he just met. But yes, the dog actually transforms into the car. What is this, Transformers?
I was gonna say, what is this? Some kind of crossover?
What is this?
Although I would love to see a Batman Transformers crossover. No offense to My Little Pony.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but those Funkos are cool, by the way. If you haven't seen them.
Mm-mm.
Pinkie Pie and Optimus Prime. That is a nice Funko Pop.
Nice. Robin, that's okay. I don't need a car because he flies.
Get it? Because I'm a Robin, biatch.
But the Joker's watching. A child innocent of heart. Thank you, dear boy. You've shown me the means I finally destroy the Batman through you.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. So then back in the real world, the Dead in the Night show is still going on. And, the killer shit calls again. It's me, Lasker. No, Batman. I took 2 more vermin off the street tonight.
What's funny is there is a TNT Comics. So, like now. It's from like 46 or something.
Wonder if they're calling out somebody.
I know. That's why I'm just trying to figure it out, man.
Yep.
But then there's also Dynamite Comics, but that's like a more recent, modern thing.
Yeah. I love.
I
He's
want
like,
to know who all this shade is being thrown at. I want to know.
oh, we'll have to get
Put it
Austria.
to me, John.
We might have to. But yeah, the killer say he took 2 more vermin off the street. You murdering psycho. Got the report. They weren't criminals. They were just 2 kids in love. You hear me? You killed 2 innocent kids. Not
Hey,
innocent.
the hip bone's connected to the backbone.
Oh my. Not innocent. I saw what they were doing. They weren't innocent. Oh, you saw 2 sweaty bodies doing something you thought they shouldn't, so you killed them. Or was it because one was white and one was black? Is that what offended you? I'm avenging innocence. It's in the book. It's in the book, the new issue. And again, Jack still hasn't made the connection. What book? Then he sees Todd Taylor sitting there. He's like, the new issue of the book. Maybe I do understand. Mr. Taylor, is the Bat Maniac a fan of your book?
No.
But yes, Batman shows up at the morgue. Why, hello there. Commissioner Gordon said you might be putting in an appearance. That tonight's one of tonight's victims, such as he is. Mind if I take a look? Help yourself. If you're better at this than I am, just find something good. I'll sound something I'll sound good repeating. Gotham City employee.
Basically.
He's like, meanwhile, I can catch up on his reading because I guess he has the issue.
It's got the city a buzz.
Because back in the issue, yeah, we see Batman track down the Joker, but he's had Robin. I've done nothing physical to him. I simply showed him a few things about life, about himself. I simply took away his innocence. I killed Hope. I've killed Robin. So what's he showing him? Mr. Meatwagon? Good Lord. So, of course, that's when Batman snaps the Joker's neck. Oh, is this meta commentary? Is this how Ostrander thinks the Death in the Family should have ended?
How it should have ended.
Sounds like a little hellfire. Snap his neck.
Nobody can know your secret. Snap, snap.
That's right. And the kid's like, no. Ciao. And Joker's running away with his head on backwards. Who is this? Dudley Soames?
Nice.
That's a Nightwing news joke there. Sacrifice to the innocent. And Joker's running away with his head on backwards. I still live. I am evil. I will live forever. You cannot destroy me. And the dog's like, I can. So I guess the dog eats the Joker. Using dogs to eat and dispose of bodies. Where have I heard that one before?
I have no idea what you speak of, Philip. Allegedly. Read my ebook. What?
Tap in my way.
Wouldn't that be funny? Maybe I'll do that for Patreon. Write like a really crappy ebook if I did an ebook.
We could do live readings of it. Oh my god, write your life
I'll
story.
get Charlie to ghostwrite it. It's fine. I don't want to do the work. I'll just get Charlie to ghostwrite it.
I was going to say, just get him to read it. Read the audio. When I was a young girl growing up on the West Coast.
When I was a wee lass. See?
I know you're Irish. No, the kid, no, go away, you're going to eat me. No, child, I'm as human as you, as lost as hope.
Aww. No, we're not on that. We don't do that here. It's a Batman book.
And then back in the real world, oh, look, they finally got a hold of the writer. Where have you been, Fred? I was taking a shower.
Taking a shower, trying to cool off, as you do. You know, cool off.
We were supposed to do the Dead in the Night talk show. Tonight? What day is it? Oh, man.
Oh, he doesn't know what day it is. Convenient. Maybe he's disassociating. Hint, clue, feather in the cap. I don't know.
Why is he taking a shower? Is he washing off blood?
Dun, dun, dun. This is Jack Hemp.
So yeah, he's talking to Fred on the phone. How close is your Batman to Gotham's real Cape Crusader? Well, I based my stuff on what I could learn about him. There's not really a lot. Those crooks talk about how he can't be killed, how scary he is.
But his origin, this Bat Hound and Robin,
they're
they're
consistent.
consistent with what we know. What?
Well, maybe there's no Bat Hound. You made it up. More or less, you could sort of say, I'm Batman.
Confess!
Look at that look. Look at that look on Jack's face. You are. In a way, any writer, if they're worth anything, is their characters to a certain extent. Batman, Joker, Robin, they're all me. And he's like, well, that's interesting, Fred, because there's a
And I did it alone. No artist, no help from any artist.
There's a maniac running around chopping up people with a machete saying they're Batman. Alan Todd's like, before you start suggesting that Fred is the killer, better make sure you have a good libel lawyer. I do, and he gets lots of practice. We seem to have lost the connection with, Fred must have hung up. While we attempt to get it back, here's a few commercials. So yeah, the issue ends with Batman leaving the morgue.
Difficulty.
Batman's leaving the morgue. I learned everything I can. You have any idea who's done this? Not yet.
Not yet.
But I finally know where to look for him.
All right. We aren't really seeing a lot of detective work, but sure.
Well, he's doing it. Yeah, we're just not seeing it.
Yeah, he's doing it. We're just not seeing it. They're not showing the work.
Oh, look.
Uh-oh.
Last issue.
Catwoman's revenge.
And Batgirl. So 624.
Ooh, she's choking him. No kink shame.
Whoa.
Choke that chicken!
Can't believe how often we use that drop, actually.
I know.
It's a little disturbing how often we can use that drop.
Seaman!
Arg, pirates. Bitter victory, baby. Bitter victory.
Yes, because it opens up with Simon Petrarch locked in a mental asylum.
Where Bruce Wayne really belongs. I get it.
Well, is this Arkham? Because it just says asylum on the front of it. And the car dog is outside wailing at the night. And yes, we see two doctors. The woman, Madeline LeMay.
Because, Vickyville. Gotta have those double consonants,
Because they can't do it. The doctors can't do anything for Simon. He has to do it for himself.
The change has begun.
Yes. Night dawns. The worker waits. Does Batman just walks, goes out of there. Dr. Henderson, shouldn't we tell someone about this? Madeline, whatever else I think the Batman is and has been a force of good for our troubled world. We help with that.
Vigilantism is not good. I'm just gonna let y'all know that.
So basically, they just let him stay at the asylum during the day. I'm more concerned about the man who houses that grim spirit. What is to become of Simon Petrarch?
No one cares. Literally, no one cares about who's underneath the mask.
Mm-hmm. And then in the real world, again, it's the dead of night. Commissioner Gordon says there's no connection between the Bat-Maniac and the real Batman. But from what I hear, the average cop on the beat isn't so sure.
What do you think? Is Batman batty? Lines are open.
Yeah, we see the real Batman coming to see a Dr. Quigley. She's like, I thought you were something of a myth. Where is he, Doctor? I don't know.
I don't know who you're speaking of.
So, all right, kids, at this point, do you think the writer of the Batman comic is the killer?
Who could it be?
The man who's been killing people using my name. He was a patient of yours. He's the only one to fit the profile. Proclivity to violence, known delusions, recent release from custodial care. And she's like, I don't know where he is. The address
They'll
he gave
blame me because I'm a woman.
Is that like a lightning strike? Boom.
Tell the truth. God's gonna strike you.
Batman, you knew or at least suspected, and you told no one. They'll blame me. Don't you see? They'll blame me. I was the one who said he was no longer dangerous. They'll blame me. And he's like, give me the address, doctor. He has to be stopped. And she's like, you're to blame too. You provide his inspiration for him and all the others like him. You bear responsibility for all those violent.
Salad.
No,
That ain't a conversation he ready to have though. He ain't ready for that conversation.
I
He
don't.
don't want that smoke.
He says, I'm only the trigger. If I never existed, men like him would find another reason to do what they do.
Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Unless you're my parents, then guns kill people.
What can you say? He's a hypocrite.
Of course he is.
Oh my lord. So back to the comic. In the comic, we see a woman.
A book within a book within a book within a holodex program.
We see Jane Jones standing in a pentagram. Are those bodies
As
dead?
you do, you know, hail Satan and all.
Yeah, that's true.
Hail Saint.
Open your soul to us. Yikes.
I see bodies. I guess she killed him because that guy's eyes are open. But
She let the bodies hit the floor? What'd you say?
Oh, but they're naked, so should he kill them in bed or is there like orgy?
Well, you know, we don't get into Selena's business like that, alright?
This is Jane Jones.
Sure,
Look at me.
sure.
I'm plain. I'm ordinary. No one notices me. No one sees me. No one wants me. My life is a cipher.
Might as well give my soul to the demons.
She's like,
okay,
everyone.
Kids, that's a great moral.
I know. She's like, everyone has something: beauty, talent, intelligence, personality, skills. I have none of these. I see them in everyone else, but me. Give me something so I know what it is to. Oh my lord. Give me something so I know what it is to be alive. You hear thy plea. You must. Don't give her power, but you must perform a task, a service, anything. Open your soul.
A task, a service.
Oh
yep,
my!
Moving right along.
Open your soul to us. Let us.
Get it? They turned her into a Catwoman.
Let us enter within and make you a vessel equal to our task. Yes, now you are the supreme sensual predator. You are Catwoman.
Perfect.
Name thy task. I yearn to serve you. That tongue hanging out. Yet listen well. It involves the Batman.
The Batman.
And then, I guess Fred's had enough of the comic because Todd's like, kill off the Batman. Fred, are you crazy? And Fred's like, they found copies
of
the...
It's only issue 3. What's he thinking? What is this? Some kind of book from 2010?
Well, he's like, they found copies of the comic at the murder scene. The guy who's been calling into the radio station keeps referring to it. So I'm responsible for this death. That's bull. Fred, if you quit, I swear I'll just find someone else to draw the book. I'm making real money for the first time in my life. I don't care how many people die. I'm making money. We copyrighted and trademarked the thing jointly, remember? We'll finish the issue, and then that's it. This is the last Batman story, which will never come. There'll never be a last Batman story.
I don't know. The way DC Comics is going on, I don't know.
So, if nothing else, someone else will buy it.
I mean, Batman, technically, they don't really own the real rights to it. You know, So, in theory, one day there really could be a last Batman story, and this could be a Conan situation for a while.
Someone will buy it. Someone has the money. But in the sewers of Gotham, Simon Petrarch is Batman's riding that dog. The husks of men, soulless bodies have been found all in the area. That's when they get attacked by Catwoman.
Perfect.
She says, you are my prey, not the other way around. The others were but lures to bring you to me, to the arms of Catwoman. She gives him that whip.
Good.
The dog, here, kitty. But she basically just disembowels the dog.
There we go.
And now Batman, I'll deal with you. She kisses him. And
You're not Poison Ivy, lady.
She pulls out Simon's soul. This is it. This is Simon Petrarch's soul. I free you. I've already freed you of the mortal's emasculating inhibitions.
Whoa.
The body is now all yours. Sans his pathetic doubts and ethics. Does that please you? As a reward, I claim Petrarch's soul, such a sweet delicacy. She's about to eat it, and then she gets shot in the neck with a crossbow. Oh, look, it's Batgirl, but it's really Dr. Madeline LeMay. I've been concerned. I pitied Simon. I wanted to save him. I didn't
They
want
should have named her Dr. Plot Resolver, to be honest.
seriously. I didn't want to kill Batgirl, but Petrarch is gone. Only the Batman exists now. I claim this body as my own. What is this, Ghost Rider? What's this? The End of Blazes run? Come on. Oh my lord! So this is basically Moon Knight, Ghost Rider.
All the Marvel parodies that you couldn't get away with these days.
Exactly.
Disney put that foot on that neck.
But he says
AT&T don't want no smoke.
So he said he's claiming the body. It's not yours. Oh, Simon's soul is like, this body is mine. I reclaim it. You have broken faith, and I denounce our deal. Leave my body. Come take it. But back in the real world,
we did it, boys. We solved the case.
Yeah, Batman full Gordon. I got a name in the description. Have the DA subpoena the records of Dr. Rosemary Quigley. I think I can triangulate the area he'll be in, but you're going to need every cop you can. And Gordon's like, clear out, Batman. Some of my men still suspect you of being the maniac. They're liable to shoot you. Can't do it. I'm closest. And he's out there prowling.
Bro, moral of the story is this is why we need universal health care. Because, you know, he exhausted his insurance. He had no money. So the doctors were like, he's cured. Get him out of here. I kind of like that social commentary.
But we see the killer. He's hunting another couple. Looks like they're not speaking English, maybe. Children of the night, I can smell your sins upon you. Children need punishment. What are you talking about, man? Who are you? I'm Batman. And then
no, you're not.
Wrong. Wrong. You're Clyde Harris, a psychotic who never should have been released from the hospital. I'm Batman.
I am the dark and stormy night.
Seriously. Yeah, I get a crack of thunder right as he's like, I'm Batman.
Such a drama king. Such a drama king.
And Clyde goes crazy, swinging that machete. No, I am Batman. I am Batman. Yeah, Batman hits him. Oh, yeah, he actually cuts that cape.
Not the cape and cowl. How dare you, sir?
And then in the comic, we see Simon and Batman duking it out. I will not be bound. I have chafed under your miserable inhibitions. This body's mine. The powers that be, I guess, are like, no more. You have transgressed the essence of the agreement. You have forfeited your right to walk the earth. No. Oh, back in the real world. Oh, look. Clyde's drawn blood. Batman just takes him down. Crack an arm. Shot to the head. And how does the comic end? Oh, Dr. LeMay, Simon. No tears. All finished. Now I can go to my rest. Done my best. Now at peace. A kiss goodbye, and so farewell. And so Simon dies in the sewer. And Batman's back in hell.
Where he belongs.
Batman.
Like a bat out of hell. Get it?
Batman damned again.
The tube sock burned up on entry. Don't worry about it.
Oh. And we just see the writer Fred. Bye-bye, Batman.
Loser. You could have been a billionaire.
Seriously. But then we see, yes, Clyde getting
His name was Clyde Harris.
Clyde Harris? Where do I know that name? Gordon's like, killed his family a couple years back and claimed
it's always the Joker, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Everyone probably blames the Joker. He's like, yeah, killed his family, claimed it was the Joker. When he was arrested, Harris claimed they were working for the Joker. The severity of
lived to tell about it? I don't think so.
The severity of the attack suggested mania. The autopsy gave me the killer's physical parameters, including the fact that he was left. Oh, those
rude! How dare you, sir?
Evil left-handers. From there, I simply started matching the parameters to people with severe mental disorders who had been recently released. Harris had exhausted his insurance and had no money left on his own. So his doctor
See you
pronounced
later, Bunky.
his doctor pronounced him cured and set him loose.
See you later, bunkie.
What is it, the Joker movie? The killings all occurred within a 6-block radius of where Harris lived. Fairly obvious once you knew what to look for. And one of the cops, he makes it sound so easy. And Gordon's like, actually, when you think about it, what he did wasn't all that remarkable. He knew, of course,
He did cop work.
Yeah, he kept cool. He investigated. He acted like a cop. Sure, maybe
Except for he cut some red tape, you know.
Well,
as you do when you're back.
I mean, really, what kind of red tape did he do? He visited the morgue, which any cop could have did, and he talked to that doctor. He did nothing.
He's scared the living crap out of the doctor, but
I mean, he didn't threaten her, but he's just like, how dare you? He did nothing any other cop on this force couldn't have done and should have done, including me, Gordon says. That's the Batman secret right there, officer. He keeps focused even when we don't. And damn it, if I had a few more like him, I could make Gotham a clean city again. As it is, we're lucky to have him.
You could never make Gotham clean. That's the point of Gotham. No. Poor starry-eyed Jim.
So, yes, and then dead of the night, someone calls in one talking about the Batman thing. Jack's
like, that's over. That's old news. We're talking packs, supergroups.
Yes.
Tax them. I agree.
If
tax the rich and then eat them. That should be our strategy.
If religious groups are going to act like pack groups on things like abortion, I say we tax them. What do you say?
Yeah.
And then we see Bruce at home in his robe. Alfred, there's another interesting...
It was only a miniseries. It didn't sell good.
And we'll conclude with the next issue. Do you wish me to inquire more? No. It's just a comic book, Alfred, a fiction. It has nothing to do with me.
Can we get that trademark? Can we keep it? Can we bury it?
Story, indeed. A story of a man driven by a demon within who takes extraordinary measures to combat a rising tide of evil and injustice. Whatever made me think it could have something in common with you.
Burn! And that's the Alfred we know and love. Sassy Alfred is the best Alfred.
Sassy.
Wow.
So I know
we made good time with these issues.
And I know it was very odd, but what did you think of these little Hellfire?
The comic book within a comic book framing device was a little weird. I'd rather have seen more detective work, but yeah. I'm gonna give it A for effort, for that thought, the conceit of it. It's pretty cool. It kind of like they're kind of like comparing and contrasting the pros and the cons of like having a Batman, what it means to Gotham in a very roundabout way. So like I said, the execution not so good, but I like A for effort. Good thought.
Yes, and very Mark Spector in the beginning.
Honestly, this is like some of the. I need to know where all this shade is coming from and who it's directed at. I need to know.
Seriously,
I'm gonna have to research this.
We need Ostrander.
So yeah, it's a lot of fourth wall, very meta. I love meta. That's kind of my jam. So this is a solid B-.
Oh.
I did like Batman is the title because it's so grounded, as it were, most of the time that you can kind of do weird things, give the social commentary. I kind of dig it.
So is that like the whole point? It was like it was a misdirection. You were supposed to like suspect like the comic book writer, but it's now it's been out of nowhere.
Just like that's too obvious. Who else could it be? Like you would have never guessed it was this guy. Come on.
No,
please.
I mean you never see this guy until Batman catches him.
That's what I'm saying. If they would have showed us more of the detective work, we might have like gave us some more crumbs. Like I don't like a mystery where I'm not going to be able to solve it.
Exactly. That was my problem. Like, there's no way you could have solved this because it's like, oh hey, you're an escaped mental patient. Oh okay, we've never seen him in the first 2 issues.
I think they should have kept the. I think making it a miniseries was a misstep. He could have just redirected his energies and made it a more upbeat. Took in some editor's notes. That whole thing.
Oh, that would have been funny if it would have been like, more Dick Sprangy, more like 50s it would have become like a 50s Batman comic or something. He's fighting aliens or whatever.
I'm saying. I think it would have been hilarious to just kind of have that in the background of the actual world.
Well, was that also like part of the meta commentary when it's just like, oh yeah, this
limited hangout, bro.
this grim and gritty 90s stuff, it's not going to last, kids.
Oh, how I wish they were right about that.
It was 1990. They didn't know.
They didn't know. They had no idea.
They didn't. I
Modern comics could never.
don't think we even had foil covers yet. They didn't know.
But yeah, no, I think it's worth having in your collection.
Oh yeah.
But just to be on the safe side, maybe get a Comixology or DC Infinite, Universe Infinite, or whatever they're calling it now.
Yes, they are on there. So yes, you can find them very easily. And or again, I mean,
I'm sure they're collected somewhere.
I'm not sure, but I was going to say, I mean, for those of you who aren't in Australia, for the rest of us, you can probably find them in a dollar box somewhere.
50-cent box, more like it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can probably find them cheap if wherever you can find.
If you don't mind bad condition, because I don't know, it's just that's the whole thing about books that are like that are a little older now that are in the dollar bin. I've noticed people were not really actually taking care of these comics. Nobody's ever gonna care about this. Whatever. This doesn't need a bag and a board.
I was gonna say, even in good condition, I don't think these issues would break the bank.
Nah. How much did we pay for this? $1.75. I think it's worth the cover price.
Yeah, I think they were like $1. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no. It was weird, but I could see where it was going. It had its merits, but a rough execution.
It's a decent enough story, and it's like something a little different.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. Like I said, I like that they definitely spiced it up during this time.
Oh yeah.
They weren't afraid to try, and they're afraid to try now. So we're just wash, rinse, repeat at this point with Batman.
Oh yeah. But yeah. So again, what you say, B-?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a B. I mean, it's again, kids, it's worth checking out, especially if you wanted something a little different, Batman wise. We recommend it, Ray.
If only for the Moon Knight parody.
And Ghost Rider. It's a 90s comic, Craig. You'll like it. All right, so should we get to the schedule of next?
Tell the kids what homework they gotta do.
I was going to say, because we don't have any Batwoman news, because one, we're recording this episode like a day after we recorded the last one, and two, this week's the big games. There's no Batwoman on, so yes, no new Batwoman. All right, next time. Oh, that's right. I believe John Byrne written episode issues Batman 433 through 435.
Oh boy!
Many Deaths of the Batman. Talk about your murder mystery.
Murder mystery.
And then in 2 weeks, we'll be covering Batman 443 through 444, The Crimesmith. And then 3 weeks, Detective Comics will be back 625 and 628, the first two appearances of Abattoir. He eats people's hearts.
I can relate.
He's a cannibal killer.
Allegedly.
Oh, and then the week after that, Batman 445 through 447, we get the protege of the KG Beast. Batman goes to Russia and faces the NKV demon. So if you like the KG Beast, stay tuned for that. All right, so send your lots of Batman coming up, so send us your thoughts. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Again, written, audio, or video feedback, all accepted. capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow We Are the Night
The Batman Podcast.
The Batman Podcast on Facebook, Twitter. Follow our Facebook group, Agents of the Bat. Again, close to 600 members.
Give me the 666 or 669. Come on, people.
You know, it would be great. 6,969. 6969.
Yes, I would be very happy with that number as well, sir.
So yeah, so give Lilith what she wants. All right, so find links to all of those, links to all our various social medias for all our shows, links to this YouTube channel, links to merch. Get yourself some capes and lunatics.
Get yourself a t-shirt. Get yourself a mug where nobody can judge you for what you're drinking. We have phone cases, you know.
Show your friends and family you're cool and listen to the capes and lunatics.
No, not cool. You're hip. You're in the know.
Hip. Okay, you're hipsters. Okay.
The hip bone's connected to the backbone. I can't believe they put that in this damn story. What?
So yeah, links to everything. Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors. Listen to the Dead of the Night talk show on your tweaked audio headphones.
Crystal clear HD quality, kids.
Crystal clear quality sarcasm. And of course, be like the Batman this arc and
Hunt
help
yourself a killer.
That's right.
Michelle Gray needs your help, guys. Let's solve a cold case, escape room in a box, stay in the house, save some money.
Seriously, I mean, we should get paid more for that one because I mean, come on, branding. Batman hunts killers.
You know what? Honestly, DC needs to reach out. That'd be cool.
Seriously,
Be like a Riddler case. Yeah. Might be a little too on the nose, but I like the Riddler.
The Riddler's. I was gonna say like the Punisher. He's good when he's competent.
Because the Riddler's coming is going to be featured in the upcoming The Batman movie, so that would actually make the most sense.
Exactly. So yeah, so pick those up. Use the code Southgate for a discount on both of those, and then go pick up Pod Life the book. That does. I don't think it inspires any serial killers. Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. Learn the ins and outs of podcasting from the experts, and
of course, Rob Southgate.
What did you say?
That's right.
You heard me, Robert.
Come on, Phil, say Gotham.
No. All right, everyone. So yes, and you can pick that up on Amazon. And when you do, get anything on Amazon, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and that escaped mental patient, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So
Thank God this is
Master
DC.
2. Please be in the pants.
Oh, please, we're pushing product. You don't care what we say.
Why did your eye drift over to my box? Go back and look at my history, and you will find out I am right so much more often than I'm wrong. Mark my words.
Oh, please, if we bring the money in every month, we can call them whatever we want.
Call me what you want, just don't call me late to dinner.
Hello. Suck it, Kona. Jeez.
Suck it, Kona. We need the money. Gimme.
Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me next weekend over on Twitter, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram Lilith Hellfire 86, and if you're into the memes, at Lilith Hellfire 69 on TikTok and the gram.
You hit him right in the face with that sack. That taste is still in my mouth.
Let's hope not.
That's right, because as of recording,
Otherwise, you're gonna have to cut out the asparagus.
oh, that's right, because it's Super Bowl weekend.
I think the pants come off next.
Anyway, so yes, come back and hit the music. Thank
How
you.
to coordinate the buttons, though.
I actually don't. Anyway, what can I say? Distracted. Come back next time, everyone. Again, the many deaths of the Batman. What? Another murder mystery.
Solving a mystery.
Is it any easier to guess the killer this time?
No, I think so.
But yes, Raven is back. Come on, kids. Fill in the gaps. Send us your thoughts. Again, I know you all have a phone. Pick up your phone, click the video, send it.
Stop taking selfies and send in feedback.
Yes, right. Come on, Power of Chad. You can do it. You can be a Gotham movie. Come on. But till then, join us next week. Same bat time. Same bat channel.
Same bat channel.
Gotham, the Batman podcast.